my name is Hien Duong. The time when you eat is supposed to be a joyful and happy time because you can finally satisfy your empty stomach, right? Do you know that to some people it's not always like so? They eat in discomforting and in anxiety. You don't see those people very often because they tend to hide from you, but they are there. They can be anyone that you know of. Those people, they crave for food even though they are so full. They just cannot stop eating too fast or too much to the point it makes them feel sick. Sometimes due to the guilt of taking such a lot of food, they purge, unhealthily exercise, or even feel depressed over gaining weight. Those I just described are the signs of people who have binge eating. How much do you know about binge eating? Some say a lot, some say no. That is the reason why I am here to provide you with information about the topic, as I researched about it thoroughly and with my background education, and I used to take my psychology class. It states in the article, the biology of binge eating, it poses certain health risks and psychiatric disorder. You may someday find the information helpful if you ever run into a person you know, like a friend, a co-worker, or a family member who may suffer from binge eating. It is a severely dangerous symptom and it can affect the life of the person negatively. However, as long as we know the cause that lead to it, we will find some solutions to adjust the habit. So let me begin by introducing you to the negative effect it has on a person's life. Binge eating affects the person's biological and psychological state. As it is for the psychological influence, binge eating leads to bulimia nervosa, which involves binge eating with the purging and excessive exercising because of the fear of gaining weight. It also leads to BED, binge eating disorder, which involves binge eating without purging, but it leads to obesity and other psychiatric problems. I also found that people who have binge eating feel more stressed than those who do not, and they also tend to have lower self-esteem and a decrease in confidence. The biological influence by binge eating is that it leads to obesity, because imagine when you go to a buffet and then you eat a lot in a short amount of time and your belly grows bigger. That is what those people have, but they do it repeatedly throughout the day and they do it every day, so they don't have time to calm down. Binge eating also damages the digestive system. It leads to tooth decay in bulimia nervosa and high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes in BED. Those are just the highlight symptoms of binge eating, but you can see how they affect the person negatively already. As you see how people suffer from binge eating, you will wonder why they develop this habit. I found out that in the article by Lisa Freeman and Karen Gill, who work for the Department of University of North Carolina, they say that people with more stress and difficulty to cope with their intense emotion tend to turn to binge eat in order to release or balance their emotions. Also, body dissatisfaction, like who care about other view about their body image, tend to binge eat because they usually feel depressed and lonely. Dietary restraint is the biological reason that leads to binge eating. I say in the article, daily stress coping and dietary restraint in binge eating. The calorie intake deficit leads to binge eating. So people, when they go on unhealthy diet, they don't eat enough, and then they don't have enough energy to carry work. They tend to binge eat in order to make up for that calorie intake. So you see that the cause that lead to binge eating have both the psychological and biological aspect, right? That is a wide solution that can be used to fix the binge eating habit has to touch both the problem. I found out in the article by Julie Freeman, a PhD in the field of psychology. She said that a fixed planned meal schedule helps the person to adjust their eating habit. When the person has the meal, they tend to follow the meal time when they have their main meal, and then when they have their snack time. Also, when they have the plan, they eat nutritious food, not junk food, and they know like how long they should eat their meal. strict disciplinary and supervision also help if they want to fight their urge to binge, because it's better to have someone to remind them that they shouldn't eat that fast or that much rather than they fight the urge to binge by themselves. Social support is another good solution that works in this situation. Seeking help from trusted people like friends, family member, or a psychiatrist help the people to build connection, build social connection, and also find acceptance to about their body image. Therefore, they will build up their confidence and they less turn to binge eating. And they have place to release their stress emotion. Therefore, they don't feel lonely and depressed. So that's all the information that I want to share with you about binge eating. As I just mentioned before, binge eating is a really dangerous symptom. It lead to a lot of health risk and also lead to psychiatric disorder like bulimia nervosa or BED. When you know the cause, which had root in the dietary restraint and also in the suppression of negative emotion, you know that when you combine a fixed plan meal schedule and social support, you can adjust the binge eating habit. Thank you for your listening today, and I hope that when you go out there, when you see people who suffer from binge eating, you know how to help them, and I believe in you that you can do it. Thank you for listening.